We've got more breaking news coming in now. More guidelines coming in as we continue this broadcast. Okay, the centre has issued new guidelines for international travellers as well. After domestic guidelines, now international passenger guidelines as well. All international passengers in India will go for a 14-day mandatory quarantine, 7 days paid institutional quarantine at the passenger's own cost. So remember this, what this basically means is anyone travelling to India from abroad, whenever that is allowed, will have to pay for their own government quarantine for a period of 7 days, followed by 7 days of mandatory isolation at home. The home quarantine will be allowed only for exceptional and compelling reasons. The international passengers shall be tested as per the ICMR protocol. Okay, so Kamal, this is interesting. The government has issued guidelines for international inbound passengers, but international flights have not been cleared for resumption just yet. So this is whenever they are going to resume. It will be 14 days quarantine, including 7 days of paid quarantine in an institution, a government institution, for all incoming passengers. But when is international travel going to resume, Kamal?
We are already seeing Vande Bharat flights coming in with domestic passengers. These are passengers who were struck abroad, but really from India. And that is why there were several categories which were allowed in, which included the overseas category of Indians who were later allowed. But clearly, institutional quarantine is something which was first kept for 14 days. Now it's been amended to kept for 7 days. And if a person is asymptomatic and shows no symptoms, the person will be allowed to go in for a home quarantine. So they have put 3 guidelines. One is if you're largely asymptomatic, what protocol do you follow? And if you are showing mild symptoms, and then if you're showing severe symptoms, then you will have to get tested. In any case, the ICMR protocol will be followed in each of the cases. Now, several of the states, including Tamil Nadu, says if there are several categories of passengers coming in, a whole lot of testing will have to be done at these particular international passengers, which may take away from the real threat, which is the real COVID positive patients. So there seems to be a difference on terms of perception and how to manage. West Bengal, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu already saying that red zones areas, Maharashtra being a key area, international flights really coming in from there. So there is obviously a concern regarding this, and that is why they have pushed back a certain date. For domestic flights and now international flights in a certain sense. But remember, the real opening up has still not been announced, Shiv.
Thanks very much, Kamal, for breaking that down for us. Big announcements from the government on the issue of quarantine for different categories of passengers. Be prepared when you get onto the flights. If you're heading to Karnataka, West Bengal, Assam, Kerala, Jammu and Kashmir and certain other places, there's a good chance that you will have to quarantine yourself for 7 days. You won't have a choice. And in places like Maharashtra, we don't even know if you're going to be able to fly there just yet. Both Tamil Nadu and Maharashtra have decided for the moment that they are not going to allow flights. They will make that clear towards the end of today.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.